99% of young men in today's world are, in a sense, NPCs, non-playable characters. They are just the same as everyone else, with a few different twists to them. But at the end of the day, they're just the same. Everyone is the same nowadays. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to actually stand out and have some form of uniqueness to yourself. My first tip for you today is to develop your personal style. Everyone has their own sense of style. However, there is a large contingent of young men who just follow what they think other people would like them to wear. But at the end of the day, I don't care what you're wearing and nobody cares how you look. So why should you really care about trying to please others? But you should just try and dress in your own unique way. Get some basics right. Make sure you have some good variation of trousers. Make sure you have a good variation of shorts, different types for all occasions. But once you've built that up, you can kind of spice things up a little bit. And instead of having your average boring wardrobe, you can have something that's unique to you, and you can make hundreds of different outfits for hundreds of different occasions. And that is a big thing. If you have not one given style, like personally, I'm drifting in between right now, like this casual style. I'm quite casual right now. But then in my drawer, I have like a summery shirt, and I've got some like chino shorts that match with that to create like a casual, smart style, which really sets me apart from other people because no one else really dresses in both manners so often. It's either one or the other, and that's where it sets me apart from other people. My second tip for you is to cultivate your interests and skills. There's too many people who are really boring, basically. You do nothing with your day, you sit at home, you scroll on TikTok, and all you do is play video games. Now, yes, it's good to have a hobby that you enjoy. Yes, you enjoy video games, cool. But 99% of people don't do anything else. You need to work out. That's something that everyone needs to do, and I've said it in almost every one of my videos. You need to work out. But not only that, you need to have an interest, a hobby that you can use time on while you're young to enjoy and have fun and to build skills. Find something that can build you up as a person. And now you're going to have an interesting part of your life. An example that makes me stand out is I have a YouTube channel. I actually have two. Now, these two YouTube channels make me stand out because no other young person that I know, or no other average young person, has YouTube channels with thousands of subscribers, is confident about it, doesn't get nervous when it's talked about, and they're just there, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. Sick, I did that. And it just creates a bit of like an image in people's minds that you are not a loser. You don't sit at home and scroll on your phones. Because if you walk through a school, if you don't talk to people and you just look at them, maybe you could be like, oh, he does this and he does that and this guy does this. But with a lot of people, you can't see that. You can't see that this kid plays basketball. You can't see that this kid does this. So make something in your personality that stands out. So when someone talks to you, they can tell that you're actually about it in life and you're not just someone who's going to sit there and lose in this rat race of life. My third tip is to become a good listener. There is nothing better in the world than being able to listen to people. There's so many people who would just talk and talk and talk and talk and never have time to listen to what other people have to say. But it's so powerful being a listener. Have you ever been at a social environment and you sat there and you've been quite quiet and you don't make jokes, you don't add to these jokes where everyone's like a little bit nervously adding, trying to be interesting? All of a sudden, it's almost like people become more interested in you because you're quiet and you're just powerful in yourself. You're confident in yourself. And I think that speaks lengths of power. And that shows that you're confident in yourself, and that makes you stand out because everyone else is trying to do this one thing. So if you're comfortable in this social situation, you're just sat there, of course, respond to people when they talk to you. But if you talk less often and you listen more and you try and get people when you talk to them for them to talk more, you're going to be, one, seen as someone who they can trust a lot more, and two, you're seen as someone who they can respect a lot more. Bro, is my camera musty? Let me just Bro. That better be better now, you know. My apologies for that little interruption. I was like, have you guys just been watching like a video that's just got a musty camera? Alright, yeah, my next tip for you is to try and display your confidence without being rude or coming across rude, because there's two different types of confidence in this world. You have confidence that speaks for itself, and you have people who speak for their confidence. If I was to sit here and I was talking with you and I just sat confidently, I sat comfortably, I just talked with you and we just conversated normally, then you can see that I'm comfortable. You can see that I actually know things and have some form of understanding of life. And that is really powerful in itself. But there is a lot of people who try too hard to make it sound like they know what they're doing, know what they're saying. And I think that actually is worse for you, because if you're sat here and you're talking about this thing and you're like, yes, I'm so good, I am the best. Of course, you need to believe that, but you don't need people all the time to kind of hear you say it for them to believe it. You need people to make that picture in their mind that you're great. And my last tip for you is to join the self-improvement movement. If you are not trying to improve yourself actively and you're not seeking progress in your life, then you're never going to stand out, because you're just average. But those who stand out are either those who are so far below average that they blend in anyways, or those who are above average and actually have something about them. Now, that's all the tips I have for you. Standing out doesn't mean trying to be someone you're not, you know? Don't try to be someone who you're not. Just try to be the best version of you, and you're going to stand out in that process. Let's just go over a little recap of what we've talked about today. We've talked about developing your style, making sure that you have more than one different type of style that you can wear, keeps you looking fresh and keeps you looking a little bit different from everybody else. Cultivate your interests and skills. Try and have abilities and interests that aren't just playing video games and watching TikTok. Have hobbies and things that can build a personality behind you and make you more interesting and make you look like you're actually about life. Be a better listener. You need to listen well, because when people talk to you, people love to talk about themselves more than hear what you say. So if you're okay with listening to what people say, they're going to trust you a lot more. And if you're actually a good person, you can use that trust and that connection you build with someone for great purposes. Display your confidence without being arrogant. Just don't push forward to people that you're confident. Just show that you're confident. You don't have to tell everyone how great you are. Show them. And my last tip is self-improvement. Join the self-improvement niche and you're going to see great progress in your life. Now, that's everything I got for you today. Anything you disagree with, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear that, even though at the end of the day, I ain't changing my opinion for nobody. But much love to you all. I'm grateful for you watching, taking that time out of your day. Yeah, video right here for more help.